They can pick whoever they want to pick from Mount Kenya. Even Uhuru Muigai, if they want to make former president a cabinet secretary, they can. But whoever they pick will go on their own. They will not carry two people from the mountain with them.
President William Ruto has reshuffled his cabinet, reintroducing allies of former President Uhuru Kenyatta into key government positions. The reshuffle appears aimed at addressing political tensions in the Mount Kenya region following the recent impeachment of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua.
It's not going to work. It's not going to have the desired effect. If anything, it will make those people who join that administration behave. They will join and then they'll be told, you went on your own, you don't represent us. Unfortunately, that's what will happen.
One of the most notable appointments in this reshuffle is that of former Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe, who has been named the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture and Livestock Development. Kagwe, a seasoned politician from Nyeri County, served prominently in Uhuru Kenyatta's administration and was instrumental in Kenya's fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. His re-entry into government is widely interpreted as a calculated effort by President Ruto to quell rising disquiet in Nyeri, Gashagua's home county, and across the larger Mount Kenya region.
President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has unfortunately gone against where the people are. So it's a huge backlash for him. I don't know how he's going to come out of it, but he needs to redeem himself. It is him to redeem himself. The mountain remains solidly scouting for a leader right now. They are looking for a strong person.
Mount Kenya has been a pivotal region in Kenya's political landscape, and recent developments have threatened the region's traditionally unified political voice.
Munaona juzi nimesema wacha nitengeneze serikali ya Wakenya wote. Nimesema hakuna ya watu wengine kukaa nje wawe wananipigia makelele, wakuje hapa. Ama namna gani? Ndio kama ni kutafuta ushuru, tutafute sisi wote. Watu wasiwe wananiita Zakayo ati Zakayo.
The impeachment of Gachagua, a leader who has been seen as a staunch advocate for the region, left many feeling sidelined in the national political discourse.
The mountain has not only been betrayed, but humiliated and ashamed.
Ruto's decision to bring in Mutahi Kagwe, a respected figure in the area, is seen as a conciliatory gesture to rebuild trust and addressing growing dissatisfaction.
It is within the legal mandate of the president to reshuffle the cabinet. And the people in the cabinet serve at the pleasure of the president. So if he decides to have a reshuffle tomorrow, it is well within his constitutional mandate. If he decides that this is what is now going to serve the country better, it is perfectly within his constitutional mandate.
Sources close to the presidency suggest that the reshuffle follows the recent high-profile meeting between former President Uhuru Kenyatta and current President Ruto and other key leaders from Mount Kenya. During the discussions, the president reportedly acknowledged the need for more inclusive representation to maintain the region's support for his administration. Kagwe's appointment, given his reputation and local influence, is viewed as a direct response to this political pressure.
So I will just say Kenyans, it is a win for Kenyans, and that the president must do what he finds fit to streamline his government, to align with what the people want and the will of the people, and to make sure that not just politics, there is work being, politics is being done properly, and development is happening at the same time, and not just development as what we look at infrastructural development, but human resource development.
The reshuffle also featured other significant changes, including the nomination of Lee Kinyanjui, who is the former governor of Nakuru, as the cabinet secretary for investments, trade and industry, and William Kabogo, who is the former governor of Kiambu, as the cabinet secretary for information, communications and the digital economy. These appointments signal a broader strategy by Ruto to forge alliances and balance competing interests in his administration. Another key Uhuru ally is Nderitu Mureithi, who has been appointed as the chair of the Kenya Revenue Authority, a plum job in Ruto's administration. Furthermore, in the Foreign Service, former Cabinet Secretary Ababu Namwamba has been appointed as Kenya's permanent representative to the United Nations Environmental Programme UNEP and the United Nations Office in Nairobi, while Dorothy Angote takes up a High Commissioner role in Zimbabwe. Political analysts argue that the reshuffle reflects Ruto's recognition of the delicate balance required to maintain national unity and regional stability. By bringing back figures associated with Uhuru Kenyatta's administration, Ruto signaled his willingness to prioritize inclusivity over factionalism, even as he navigates the political complexities of his bottom-up economic transformation agenda.
A hyena might follow you because, you know, as we walk with human beings and your hand looks like it's swinging and it looks like it's suspended, a hyena thinks that the hand might fall. So there's a hyena that just follows you thinking that this hand might fall and then it will feed on it. I think there's a loss on that. If anybody had acted like that, then there's a serious loss.
While many view the recent appointment as a step in the right directions, others argue that more needs to be done to restore the region's confidence in Ruto's leadership. President Ruto's reshuffle underscores the dynamic nature of Kenyan politics, where strategic alliance and regional representation remain critical to governance. As the new appointees wait vetting by parliament and settle into their roles, all eyes will be on whether these changes will stabilize the political landscape and deliver the unity and development promised under Ruto's leadership. The reshuffle, while applauded by some, also raises questions about how the president plans to navigate the competing demands of his political allies and opponents moving forward. For now, it appears that President Ruto is focused on maintaining a delicate equilibrium as he charts the path for his administration legacy and hoping for a re-election in 2027.